Hello, dear students. My name is Bankeswar Panigrahi. So, in our last class, we have covered about Internet Service Provider, definition and its types, how we will connect to our servers or clients, and what are the different types of Internet Service Providers are there. These all topics we have covered in our last class. So, today we are going to start a new topic about your ISP connection types. So what are the different types of connectivities are available by different types of internet service providers? Today we are going to discuss about the ISP connection types. So there are many connection types are there. Among all, some are given below. They are dial-up connection, ISDN connection, DSL connection, cable TV internet connections, satellite internet connections, and wireless internet connections. Okay, we will discuss one by one. First, we may go through the dial-up connection. So, what is dial-up connection? Generally, we are using the dial-up connections to connect our telephone lines in our home or office which is providing by the different internet service providers. Okay, so here it is given that dial-up connection uses telephone line to connect PC to the internet. It requires a modem to set up dial-up connection. This modem works as an interface between PC and the telephone line. So there is also a communication program that instructs the modem to make a call to specific number provided by an ISP. Dial-up connection uses either of the following protocols: serial line internet protocol, or we can call it as SLEEP, point-to-point protocol, or we may call it as PPP. So the following diagram shows the accessing internet using a modem. Okay. So in generally, when we are using our broadband connection in our homes or some local connections like your cable network connections which they have providing us internet facilities, at that time we are using the telephone lines as a mediator or as a media to connect our PCs to the telephone lines. So this is the diagram. It is given here. One is the digital signal, and second one is modem, and third one is the antennas that are discovered for. So the digital signals are first converted into analog signals, and then it is moved towards the modems through the modems, and it receives at the receiver end. Okay, so this is all about the dial-up connections. So next connectivity is that ISDN, which is known as Integrated Services Digital Network. So ISDN is acronym of Integrated Service Digital Network. It establishes the connection using the phone lines which carry digital signals instead of analog signals. So in generally, in the ISDN connection mode, we are transferring the digital signals instead of analog signals to communicate among the two different computers. So there are two techniques to deliver ISDN services are there. One is basic rate interface, that is called as BRI. Second one is primary rate interface, that is PRI. Okay. So what is the BRI? So the BRI ISDN connects or consists of three distinct channels on a single ISDN line, that is given here, and the PRI ISDN consists of 23 B channels and 1 D channels, which both have operating capacity of 64 kbps individually, making a total transmission rate of 1.54 Mbps. That means it is quite fast than using the dial-up connection to transfer the data among the two computers. Okay. So this is the diagrammatic representation of ISDN connection mode. So here digital signal is there and the ISDN adapter is used here. Instead of we are using the modem in dial-up connections, we are using here ISDN adapter, which receives digital signal from the computer, and by the help of internet it will move the data or informations to the receiver end, where another ISDN adapter is available which receives it from the antenna. Then it will gives to the receiver computer the information. Okay. So it is given here that digital local telephone lines are there through which we are transferring our data from one location to another location. So digital signal travels over digital local telephone line, that is given here in the diagram. So the next connectivity option is that DSL, which is known as digital subscriber line. So in generally we can call it as broadband connection, but we are using nowadays. So there are different types of DSL techniques are available. They are asymmetric DSL, symmetric DSL, high bitrate DSL, rate adaptive DSL, and very high bitrate DSL. So all the mentioned above the technologies, only difference is there that uploading and downloading speed is the difference in all the above mentioned technologies, where we can transfer bit by bit data from one location to another locations. So here is the diagram that represents the DSL technology connectivity, where we are using the routers, modems and DSL modem. In the receiver end we are using the DSL modem, and in the sending end we are using the routers, which can help to transmit the data by choosing the appropriate path or the route, and the modem which will convert the digital signal to analog and the vice versa, or analog signal to digital. Then it will accessed by the internet connection and it receives by the DSL modem, and then the DSL modem again converts it into the digital form and it gives to the computer system. Okay, so this is the diagrammatic representation of internet access using the DSL modem. So the next connectivity is the cable TV internet connection. So the cable TV internet connection is provided through the cable TV lines. It uses coaxial cable, which is capable of transferring data at a much higher speed than common telephone lines. So a cable modem is used to access the services provided by the cable operator. And the cable modem comprises two connections, one for internet service and second one for cable TV signals. So the following diagram shows the connectivity of the cable TV connection. So here also we are using the internet service provider as the mediator in between the internet and the computer systems. And one new device that is used as splitter, which can choose the paths where the multiple paths are available. Then we are using that cable modem in our home, and then it will reach to the computer systems. Okay. So the next connectivity system is that satellite internet connection, where it offers the high-speed connection to the internet. So there are two types of satellite internet connections are there. One is one-way connection or two-way connections. So in one-way connection, we can only download the data, but if we want to upload, we need a dial-up access through the internet service providers over the telephone lines. And in the two-way connections, we can download and upload the data by the satellite, and it does not require any dial-up connections. So the following diagram shows the satellite internet connection. So here is the satellite connection diagram. So the next is wireless internet connection. So the wireless internet connection makes use of radio frequency bands to connect to the internet and offers a very high speed data rate. The wireless internet connection can be obtained by either Wi-Fi or Bluetooth connections, but we are using nowadays in offices or in outsides. So the Wi-Fi wireless technology is based on IEEE 802.11 standards, which allows the electronic device to connect to the internet. And the Bluetooth wireless technology makes use of short wavelength radio waves and helps to create the PAN or personal area networks. Okay, so this is all about your ISP connection types or internet service providers. They provide different types of connectivities, which is given here. So what are the different types of connectivities are there? Dial-up connection, ISDN, which means for integrated services digital network connection, and DSL, that is digital subscriber line connectivity, and cable TV internet connections, satellite internet connections, wireless internet connections. So this is all about today's class. Thank you.